Welcome to IBO Success Virtual Week. It is the biggest virtual week with Arise all year. So I am coming live to you today. We are going to talk about Arise's new process, the $0 course cost. I know you guys are excited about this. I've been seeing it in the groups. I'm super excited about this change. It's something that I know a lot of us have been wanting done for a long time. So, welcome aboard this whole week, July 25th through 29th. We'll be going live every day. Actually, the rest of this week, we'll be live twice a day at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. And we're going to have all kind of different guest speakers for our IBO Success Virtual Week. And we're going to have games posted in the group where we're going to give away a ton of prizes. We're giving away websites, masterclasses, document bundles, pretty much anything that we offer, we have a giveaway for. And so all you have to do to be entered into the giveaways is to participate this week. That's on social media. You can play the games. The person who's commenting, tagging us the most will also win a prize. So a lot of simple ways for you to be in and win in the contest this week. So let's get started. You guys know I try to keep these to 30 minutes or less, and this week will be no different on that. So today we're talking about the new Arise.com course cost process, which you guys, last week it was announced, I think effective July the 18th, that course are now $0, which when it comes to marketing and recruiting, that is huge for us. You no longer have to explain away as, agents say, why do I have to pay to work? You don't have to explain that away anymore. So let me turn my chat on. You guys know I'm horrible about this. Hey guys. Okay, so first off, and I did let me screen share. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I didn't even realize I didn't have that screen share up. You know what? We don't even need it. I can just talk. Hey, all right, so the first thing is all the course are $0. So your agents will no longer have to pay to take the certification course, right? That's amazing. When it comes to background check fees, those are good for 36 months. So starting September the 1st, hey, they're going to charge $30 for the background check, but they only have to pay it once and it's good for 3 years. So when it comes to costs, even if you go to ariseworkfromhome.com, the website, there's now a tab under there that says cost, and it tells you these costs on there as well. And if you scroll down to the very bottom of the page in the portal, it'll show you a tab that says no show fee policy, which has the document on that no show fee. So I can't show you that because we're on YouTube and I can't go into their portal on the public platform. You guys know about that. So that's why I'm walking you through it. If you go to your portal, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page after you log in, then you'll see no show fee policy. There's a document on that. I want y'all to save that and include it in your onboarding packet, or you can recreate it in your brand. Either way, it gives all the information on that no show fee policy, because if your agents do not show up to certification, they will be charged that $20 fee, right? And so there was a lot of confusion about whether the IBOs would be absorbing that cost or if it would be the agents. And it's the agents that are absorbing that cost right now. As of today's July 25th, the agents are absorbing the cost. Now, will they change it in the future? We don't know. But they'll be the ones paying the fee if they don't show up. They're the ones that's having to give their card information, in which Arise will be taking that $20 from them if they do not show up to class on that first day. Yes. Why do you need money to make money? You always need money to make money. Just like you're driving to job interviews and stuff, like that's gas too. But yeah, so that's the major. So it's $0 course cost, one-time $30 background check fee that will be good for 3 years. And then if they do not show up, it is a $20 no-show fee. The other thing that hasn't been put out there yet, but I know it's coming. I know there's a new platform, I guess, experience coming for agents and IBOs. So look out for that. I'm not sure when. I can't even really speak too tough on it, but I know that it is coming soon. There'll be a whole new platform look. Now, I don't know if you guys have walked through that registration process lately, but if you haven't, the process, the beginning of the process is the same, but once they get past the contact details, it goes back into the way it was when they're saying join a sole proprietor. You know, on the left hand side, it's big, bold. And then on the right hand side, you have those couple of options to either join a call center or like start your own. So, yes, if you're wondering, they are still pushing sole proprietor mainly. That's the first thing that pops up. But the first three steps are super easy. So, for those of you that were having a hard time getting your agents to put the referral code in, that should not be an issue anymore. So, the first step they have is creating an account. And if you haven't done it, I encourage you to go in and create an account and walk through it like you're becoming an agent. And I know Arise is probably not going to like this because it's putting accounts on their platform that are not going to be working. But it's really the only way that you can see how the process is, right? So if you're in my masterclass, or if you have the bundle pack that has the bundle, the templates in it, I'm uploading within the next couple of days. I'm uploading the new process because I walk through it every probably month because they seem to be changing it every month. So I'm going to upload that video to show you guys the walkthrough so you don't have to walk through it yourselves. And then also the new template for the agent registration guide will also be uploaded into the masterclass, the document bundles class as well. But if you haven't walked through it, I encourage you to do so. You'll be able to do so all the way till you get up to the social security number part, unless you have someone else. I can't probably say that. You'll have to stop at the social security number part. All right. But the way it's set up, it says create account at the top. Basics is where they're putting in their information. And then there's a section that's referral code, right? That's all they put in there. And then they either put your referral code in there or put that they do not have a referral code, right? So there's no way that they can, well, we know there's a way they can mess it up. There should not be a big way for them to mess it up though, right? The referral code has its own section now. So when they're walking through that registration, you have no choice but to put the referral code in, or just blatantly submit, I don't have a referral code. So you need to make sure that they know, beat it in them what your referral code is so that they can put it in so that you can get the referral incentive, which they have been doing a lot more consistently. I told you guys in the past, it was hit or miss on whether you got it or not. For me personally, I seem to be getting them a lot more now. And I like the way that they have it set up. Of course, they have to service so many hours. I think it's 60 now before you'll get it, but that's fair, right? We do our incentives the same way. You can't just come on, recommend somebody, and then you get paid. They have to actually make it through certification and do some servicing before we'll pay you. Arise's code is their referral incentive is the same way. They seem to be paying out pretty accurately as well. So make sure they have that code. And then contact details is the last slot. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 slots on the top. It'll go through each. And then they're prompted with that big sole proprietor thing that comes up. So that is where you as an IBO will need to be more heavily involved, because that is where a lot of you will be losing your agents because they're not going to read properly to see that it's telling them that they're becoming a sole proprietor. They're just going to put the information in, which I'm sure is what Arise is banking on. So if you're not that involved in the process, or if you don't have a step-by-step walkthrough, you don't have a way that they can contact you, you don't have live sessions that you're walking everybody through it at once. Like, and you know, ACD does that with the live sessions where they're walking everybody through it at once, screen sharing, waiting for them to kind of go along with it. You need to think about implementing that if you don't have it, because you most definitely will lose them at that sole proprietor mark if you don't. Now, if they so happen are one of those that just keep filling out, all they have to do is terminate their MSA. If they become a sole proprietor, they can come back in and join your company. If you're an IBO that wants to join another IBO, you don't want to do the IBO thing, it's the same thing. You're terminating the MSA, then you're just coming back in. Could take 24 to 48 hours though. And it's not really good to do if they are already servicing. It still can be done. It's just a little bit more hassle, and they are going to lose their hours. All right. So that's great news that I said that first part is really good. That referral code, there's no way, unless they just don't know your number, that they won't put it in. But that end part with sole proprietor and all of that, they haven't changed that. It's still the same. So they're definitely ushering the agents into that option. So be proactive with that. Now, I've had questions on, do I think the course cost will last at $0? I don't have an 8-ball, you guys. Actually, I do. I bought my daughter one of those toy ones. But I really don't know. A lot of this stuff that's occurring, it's new with the rise. They're trying a lot of stuff too. That's why you keep seeing the registration process change. They're trying to change things to see what works. They're also trying to heavily stay within the legalities of the boundaries they wanting to run their business. All right. It's no secret. I've done videos on it before. Lawsuits are popping up pretty regularly now, with not just the rise, with all of these gig jobs, DoorDash, Uber Eats, they're all getting hit. So finding a method that works, as well as staying legal within this kind of new gig working world, is hard. So that's why you're seeing all the changes you're having. I keep getting the questions about IBOs going away. I don't foresee that happening. But if it does, you're setting your company up to not just operate within the realms of a rise anyway. So you're going to kind of have to go with it. You can't run your company on fear of, oh my God, what, they might get rid of us. They might get rid of us. Set your business up knowing, hey, this can't be my only source, because if something goes left here, you're a middleman, right? You're the middleman of the middleman is who you are. That's what an IBO is. You're the middleman of the middleman. You're almost like a runner. So you have to set your company up knowing that. You come in knowing that. So don't worry about it. Don't get negative about oh my God, they're going to get rid of us. They may not. I highly doubt they will, but undoubtedly they are ushering the agents to sole proprietor route. It's easier for them. Honestly, there's so many IBOs that are not doing their jobs correctly. It's smarter for them. It's a smarter business move. And we can't fault other companies for making more strategic and smarter moves. You just have to learn to move smarter. But any questions so far in terms of the new process? $0 course cost, $30 background check fee starting September 1st. Background checks good for 36 months, which also means, y'all, they won't be fighting every client for these background checks that are not going through, that are one letter's off the name. You have to make these calls and emails and pray to get an answer. You get that one check and bam, like you're good for 3 years. That's amazing. Yes, I know you guys are like, when are they going to change the assessments? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. You can't get past registering your company, Social Security. Are you already registered in the system? And as you're trying to register, or that just means, if it says it already exists, that just means you already have an account. So if you're trying to go through it and you already have an account just to see the process, that's the end of it. You won't be able to go any further, because they're going to verify your Social Security number against the information that you put in. So the only real way to see that process is the only real way to see the process that I could announce is that you guys are constantly recruiting. You get a few agents in, screen share, and you watch them walk through the process, and you do a Zoom recording session. You can then get your screenshots of the process that you need, as well as see the process. All right, so what are y'all's thoughts on the new process for the course cost and the background check? Are you guys excited about it? Have you guys started recruiting using it? Because like I said, I know it kicked off last week. All right, have you been seeing hurdles around it? Or are you finding it easier to recruit in? This puts you in the realm to be able to recruit like with the others that are doing it, the Omni Interactions, the Live Ops, the Next Reps, Great Virtual Works, the other gig wage type of 1099 companies that are using these processes. It puts you in the same line with them now. I'm loving the new changes too. It's so great not to have to go through that same spiel of the certification. And You no longer have to offer like certification completion incentives. Yes, get into those 100 agents. Yes. So you can think of other ways to offer. Oh, speaking of perks, other ways to offer. So I have a corporate contract with Enterprise. Are any of you guys interested in offering that to your agents? If you are, you can just Facebook me. Um, it's like 10 or 20% off of the rental cars through Enterprise, Alamo, or National. You just have to use our corporate number. So like if you're interested in having that as a perk for your agents, then just Facebook me and let me know. Those that have like auto IBO, I'm also adding the number and all that in the Masterclass and the document bundle. Y'all are free to, yeah, I can't put the number here because we're publicly live. So just message me. But you guys are free to use that as a perk for your agents. It's under a rise to the top. I'm actually working on getting a lot more corporate contracts to just kind of offer a whole perk page that you can just URL onto your websites. You had an agent join before it went live. So Nicole, don't worry about it. Offer them a certification completion incentive to match whatever they paid after, 30, 60 days, so many hours of servicing, however you want to do it. They'll get their money back if they make it through. Call it a day. It's all good. A lot of us had agents that joined in like right before, and you were like, dang, just give them that certification completion incentive within the boundaries that you set. And it'll be like they got it for $0. Yes, the ushering people to sole proprietor. It is something that they're not going to stop doing. Clearly, they're like really on it. Even the font is bigger on this side. Even the font is bigger over there, right? So, yeah, you just kind of have to work around it. I didn't have really issues with the agents paying for certification either, but I do know that this change will make it easier for a lot of people coming in. If you guys message me and I don't reply, because I'm generally pretty responsive for the most part, it's because you're in my others folder. You have to friend request me or else I won't get I don't check that other folder. So if you don't friend request me, I won't get your message. You'll be stuck in that other folder until like next year when I like, oh, let me just check the messages. All right. So when it comes to marketing, right, I don't even want to say post-COVID because we still, COVID's on the rise. It's like monkeypox. It's real. It's a real live Jumanji out here right now. So we're still stuck in the midst of a lot of things that are happening. Your marketing strategies need to reflect the times. All right. People are starting to get out a lot more, and it's summertime. So if business is slowing down for you, you're not getting as many signups and stuff. That's no worry, right? People want to be outside. Like Beyonce told us to get outside. We're outside, right? We want to be outside. They're not really working from trying to, sign up to work from home that much right now. August is coming. Winter will be coming. You'll start seeing a lot more people with more interest in getting back to work or working in the house. Summers are generally not, and then the opportunities on the portal are also probably not as interesting as they get towards the fall when they're trying to ramp up. Now, I told you guys in another video, though, when you do see all the clients coming in the fall, they're ramping up for holiday time, but that means that there will be a ramp down after holiday time. So be aware of that and make sure your agents know that, especially with specific clients. And I can't necessarily say client names here, but clients that would need more people during the holiday time. They're undoubtedly going to ramp down after. So agents that you see in like luxury clients, clients with products and stuff like that, things that would, increase things people like to maybe gift, then, when you have agents and those clients to say, hey, you're going to get a lot of hours right now because they're ramping up, but it's almost just like the tax client. But after this season is over, they're going to ramp down. There's a chance you're going to get terminated for some random reason. So maybe you want to start looking. Yeah, the bite client is another one. Maybe look into 2 clients if you're wanting a more steady income. Okay, so you have to know that there's seasons for some clients. Like there's tax time for tax client. There's ramp up for holiday clients for some. Roadside assistant ramps up different points of the year. So you just kind of get in there and learn those. And it's not rocket science. Really, you just have to think about how retail works or how the industry works that they're signing up for. You really can Google it. But be mindful of that when you're bringing them in. And so that they're not caught off guard, because a lot of people are constantly seemingly caught off guard when like hundreds are terminated off a client after holiday season. It happens every year. They're gonna talk about in the Facebook group, oh my God, this is so unfair. This Arise is not the only one that does it though. It happens across the call center industry every single year. Best clients to work for, that is such a broad question. It really depends on what what your agents are looking for, what their strengths are, the hours. I encourage everybody to go into the portal under that breaking news section on the right-hand side of your portal and download the client matrix that they have on there now. And I've talked about it before, but like they have the matrix on there that lists every single client. And it has a ton of information that like we used to have to literally build Excel sheets for. Now they're just giving it away, thankfully. From whether they have to drug test, hours of availability, whether they're evening, morning, if they use an ASD, all kind of information, how long it is before they start earning revenue. And I saw somebody put that in there about the month of no pay has been an issue more than certification classes. I do know that they're actively working to shorten the time, and they've shortened a lot of them, right? They've shortened a lot of the times. Like earn while you learn happens 1 to 2 weeks in on most clients now. A couple of years ago, I mean, you were 4 to 6 weeks before you started earning anything. So it is a change that's coming. That's smart. 30 days out before the end of the SOW for the client. Exactly. Start getting them enrolled in other clients. That's what you have to offer as an IBO. Yes, they can become sole proprietors. Honestly, it's probably cheaper for them to do so. But most of the people coming in don't have that type of knowledge. They don't have what you could offer them as far as going in to fight their battles for terminations of SOW. They don't have the knowledge or know who to speak to on the issues that arise, and they're not able to get through partner support. These are the things that you as an IBO bring to the table of knowing, hey, they're probably going to terminate this contract. It's a luxury client and Christmas is over. So let me go ahead and tell them, hey, let's get ready for this. They don't have that knowledge. They're just getting terminated and like upset. You have the knowledge as an IBO, or at least you should be gaining that knowledge. You may not have it starting out, but you need to get an AVA search around. Go to partner support and ask them whatever you want to ask them. Like, you're paying that $19.75 a pay period, or at least your agents are if you don't service, for the technology support, they call it. Use it. Like, there's no cap on it. You're sitting around, just go to chat, like ask whatever questions you have. So you really have to be proactive to be competitive these days as an IBO. It's not just you hopping in and getting a bunch of agents. There's 1,000 IBO. Well, actually, there's literally, I think, 19,000 IBOs out there now. But that's your competitive edge, is the knowledge and expertise that you bring that enables your agents to be servicing, to do the things that they need to do under your leadership, which means you need to gain the knowledge to be a leader and not just jump in for the money. All right, you guys, what questions do you have about the new course cost? Virtual week. Yes. So virtual week is all week long, the 25th through the 29th. We will have at 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. every day for this whole week. We're going to have different speakers. Daniel will be speaking with Work at Home Equipment Solutions. Pia will be speaking. with P-Tax and accounting. We have Melissa speaking. She is a premier partner with Arise on the platform, Melissa Lawson, and she has survived cancer and all kind of triumphs she's gone through, and she's now a premier partner excelling with the Rise. She'll be speaking. We have Charmaine Robinson speaking, who is a wonderful trademark attorney. She's actually my trademark attorney. First African American to open up her own office in downtown Chicago. She's been all over Black Enterprise and a bunch of other things. So she'll be speaking this week on trademarking and owning your brand, because if you're not owning your IP, you really don't own your brand, right? And that's when people just come in and kind of swoop it from under you. So I'll be speaking with you guys all throughout the week. So 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. every day this week, we're going to have speakers. And then throughout the day, we'll have games and all that in the groups. And then I know a bunch of you are in the 30 Days to IBO Success Challenge. Oh my gosh, y'all almost made me cry. There's over 250 of you guys in that challenge. And y'all are doing so good. I've been going through your stuff, just kind of checking on and seeing how you're doing. And I'm so proud of y'all. Like, I'm so excited for you guys. But yeah, so that is our IBO Success Virtual Week this week that you can hop in, as you would like. The videos are also going to be on YouTube if you want to go back and rewatch them. The max flat fee that I would charge. So me personally, my fee, I don't think is that big, but I do charge between $49 and $69, depending on what route you come, because we have our agents, but we also have an agent to IBO route that we have within our company. As far as percentage, I don't do the percentage model, but I know a lot of IBOs that do, and it's a really good model, because if the agents are not working a lot of hours, you're not eating that check with the whole flat fee. But if they work a lot of hours, you're also able to capitalize on that. But most of them I see charge between like 7 and 15% if it's the fee percentage. The one thing you'll want to be careful on with that is putting a minimum, right? So if Arise is going to charge you $19.75 per pay period, you want to make sure to specify that a minimum of $19.75 will be taken out, because if you don't, you may get stuck paying their fee if they don't work enough hours. Because if your agent makes $19.80, Arise will take their $19.75. Hope that answered the question or made sense. All right, y'all. So I want to see you guys go out. Now, online marketing is cool. We're working from home, and it's a great way to get agents. We do it too, but everybody's outside again. So start marketing. Oh yeah, I got it. It's over there. I can't get up to walk over there right now. So there's this card. You guys can check it out on your own. It's on Instagram. It's called, I think, the dot card, DOT. And it's a business card, but it looks like almost like a bank card, but it's a business card. You set your stuff up, and all they have to do is tap your card with their phone, and your business information will go into their phone, right? So you don't have to have 100 business cards. You don't have to go get them designed. You can order this dot card, and I ordered it a couple weeks ago, and I've started using it networking. And they have one that you can stick, a round one that you can stick on your phone case on the back. And then they also have the actual card like this that you can carry around. So if you haven't heard of it, definitely check it out as a way of using the network while you're out marketing. You love dot? I do too. I was so excited for it. It's like everywhere I go, I'm like, well, here, let me give you my number. Beep. And then like they get it phone to phone, and it works on Android and iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. I have an Android, so I always have to say that for the iPhone users. My kids are all iPhone. I just don't believe in getting charged all this stuff when you don't have to be with the iPhones. So I stay with the Samsungs. But that dot card is like a game changer when it comes to networking. So if you haven't, it's on. I said you can check it out on Instagram. It's DOT. I'm sure you can put it in Google. As a matter of fact, I'll put the link on this video for it. I'll have to find it. But it takes the place of having to have business cards, and you can have your picture on there with your email, your social media information, your company name, however you want them to contact you. I think you can even put like Cash App and stuff on there. But it's super cool for networking. So I would recommend, if you're out in the streets networking, to get that card. And it's only a one-time payment. It's like $20. And no, this is not I'm not like partnering with them or anything. It's not an advertisement. I just think it's a really good tool for us as IBOs. It's a one-time fee of $20, and then like they're constantly updating it. They're relatively new, but they're constantly updating it. Like you don't even have to pay for the updates. So just check it out. There you go. Somebody put it in chat. .cards.net. That's it in the chat. That's it. They have different colors. And like I said, you can order the card. You can order the one to go on the back of the phone. I have both. So go out, put your business information in there, your work from home stuff. When you're at the grocery store, when you're at the gas station, when you're anywhere that you know they make the same amount of money Arise is paying, which is a lot of places, go ahead and, approach them. Tell them about your opportunity, and then send them your information via that dot card. Networking tips for those that don't network in public. So if you're still not really wanting to go into the public yet, totally understand. I know we're in the Jumanji right now. But you're going to really have to get heavy on the social media front, on the online platforms. But what I would recommend is, if you're in your chambers of commerce or like your local businesses, like if you have, they have the Chamber of Commerce, like out here, they have like the Black Chamber of Commerce, the Latino, whatever you find yourself in, whatever groups, a lot of them are having these Zoom sessions. The Department of Labor, a lot of them were having virtual job fairs still. So outside of just posting on social media, look at the groups that you're actively involved in, or at least that are being offered around your community, and hop on their bandwagon. You don't always have to throw the events. You don't always have to be the host. You can, join in on other events too. And there's a lot of virtual ones that are still happening. Also, Eventbrite is like a really good place to put your stuff. I know a lot of IBOs don't really use it, but I use it for everything. Like I get class sales off Eventbrite sometimes. I got the class posted on there. So utilize Eventbrite to post your stuff, and it's free. Well, kind of. They get a percent. The Social Security registration part, that part I can't really directly help you with. It just means that you already have an account, which you'll need to go through Arise. If it's not letting you pass there and you don't have an account. I don't remember if I read above that you do or you didn't have an account already. But you can send me a private message and I can see from there. But more than likely, you'll have to go through Arise for that. All right, y'all. So I know it's been we're at 33 minutes. So we've talked about the $0 course cost, the 36-month background check is good, $30, 36 months. There will be a $20 no-show fee if the agents do not show up on the first day, charged to the agent right now, not the IBO. And you need to check out that dot card, because I know that a lot of people are out more. You're talking to people. You might be in airports, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing at your kid's school's about to start. Great way to network and not have to have business cards or have that expense of giving out a business card that they're going to throw away later. So check out that dot card as well. If you have any questions, let me know in the Facebook group. Keep going in that 30-day challenge. We are in week 3. We'll be doing week 4 next week, and then we'll be done with that. And then I'll see y'all tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern with Pia Hill doing bookkeeping for IBOs. And then also at 7 p.m. we will see you guys. Let's see. I don't know how to get on the Arise line. Send me a message on Facebook, because you'll probably have to email registration. But yeah, see y'all next time. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and welcome to IBO Virtual Success Week. I'm super excited to be here with you this week, and I'll see you live tomorrow.